From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. The M's will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Domingo Germán, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the seventh inning. Let's see if he can make that two good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Domingo Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Dan Vogelbach is next. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Row. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Encarnacion brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The count now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And that one is gone. So a two-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. He grounds it sharply to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this two-run home run. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Riding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Fly ball right down the line in left. Santana giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Santana is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. I think a few of these. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Mariners have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Malik Smith.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they lead it 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's of course a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Hit hard back up the middle. Gordon is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
A shot down the first baseline. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he's safe. Stepping into the box, Mike Ford. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Andujar at second. Gardner is over at first with one away. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back standing. Down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hernandez ready. Another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Looking to minimize the damage here. A ball and no strikes. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one. The count to Clint Frazier. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We played 2 full. Seattle leads this one 3-1. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium.
Leading off for Seattle.
Standing in, D. Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, and he is in there.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes to right field and deep. Look at this thing go into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
First baseman number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Frazier is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Into the box, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is over, and that's the 3rd out. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Yankees 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMay.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, DJ LeMay.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle.
Leading off for Seattle, third baseman, Kyle Tucker.
Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana.
Domingo.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded.
Let's play ball. Now batting, designated hitter, Dan Vogelbach. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A dive by Gordon. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dan Vogelbach. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Dan Vogelbach.
First pitch on its way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. So stepping in, Tim Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to the right. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Mike Ford. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
And Hernandez will go to first, but the runner's back easily. In now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And that will be all we see this afternoon of the Cy Young Award winner, Felix Hernandez. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Anthony Swarzak is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swarzak has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Gordon for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. It's the M's 9 and the Yankees 2. Digging in to try it again, Tom Murphy. He'll try. And lead things off here in inning number 9. Ryan Healy will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Seattle,
Malik Smith the next to hit. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the
Gary Sanchez.
number 54 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 54.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. There is Seager. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
Standing in, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1. Or no. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot towards second. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Mariners posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Felix Hernandez earned his 5th win of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to show18.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.